LogicMonitor monitors over 600 devices out of the box with our pre-configured logic modules. These logic modules also come with default alert thresholds, so alerts will be triggered automatically if something goes wrong. However, you may want to adjust these thresholds to better fit your use case. You can customize alert thresholds at the instance level, global level, device level, or group level. And changes made at a narrower level will override any changes made at a broader level. Here we have a web server with a critical alert. We can see that this alert is coming from the Apache Logic module, and that the alert thresholds have been changed and are set to trigger a critical alert if this data point value is less than 20. Now in our environment, we know that this threshold is too high, and we're really not concerned until the value drops below 3, which is closer to industry standards. To change the threshold for this data point on this particular server, navigate to the Data Points tab. You can see that the thresholds set for this data point are overriding the global default threshold of 3. Select the gear icon next to the idle worker's data point. Let's set the critical threshold to 3, the error threshold to 4, and the warning threshold to 5. Click Save. And now that critical we're getting should disappear, and we know that this Apache instance is configured to fit our use case. We could have also changed this threshold at the global level. To do that, select Edit Global Definition for the Apache Logic module, and it takes us to the Apache Logic module definition. This definition controls the alert thresholds for each data point, as well as the alert trigger interval, which determines how many polling cycles a data point value must exceed the threshold before an alert is triggered. The polling cycle can be found at the top of the definition. So for the idle worker's data point, the alert trigger interval is 4, and the polling cycle is set to collect data every 1 minute. The idle worker's data point value would have to be less than 3 for 5 minutes before an alert is triggered. Any changes made to this definition will propagate to all Apache Logic module instances in your account. Since we set the alert thresholds at the instance level, our thresholds will override this global definition.